Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by RFL Client Consulting. I'm Bob Lederer. The very first person to tell me that she disagreed with my commentary 2 weeks ago that said that traditional market researchers should prepare to take action to protect themselves against the growing prominence of digital research is with us today to make her argument. Kathryn Korostoff, president of Research Rockstar, speaks without the benefit of notes or a teleprompter, but straight from the heart.
Thanks, Bob, for inviting me here to comment on your recent piece. I feel that we have to be careful about how we frame the conversation. I'm not sure I agree with the idea of referring to things as digital versus non-digital in this context. I think the real point here is that those of us who are in market research and customer insights have to accept the fact that we live in a data-agnostic world. Business decision makers, executives at big brands, know that they have many sources of data to choose from. Now, look, in the old days, if people wanted to understand customer attitudes and behaviors, well, we had to go out and get that data by brute force, often using surveys, focus groups, in-depth interviews, etc. But these days, business executives know that there are many sources of data, some of which come from those traditional data collection methods, and some that come from their internal databases and other online resources, whether it's customer sales data, web analytics, Google Analytics, transaction data, customer service, call center data, etc. So they know they have a lot of different sources of data to pick from. So when we talk about what parts of market research and customer insights are likely to thrive versus suffer over the next several years, I think we have to bear in mind that we do live in this data agnostic world. Now, the reason why this is important is because there are a lot of different data sources and methods out there. It's impossible for any single market researcher or insights professional to be a hands-on expert in the more than a dozen methods and data sources that are routinely used in businesses today. So what I really see as the opportunity is that people need to make a career path choice. Do I want to be the data agnostic advisor? That is, do I want to be the person who can talk to a business executive, talk to clients, and find out what their needs are? And then I can be the one who can recommend, should this be conventional research methods, new research methods, other types of data sources, and in what combinations? Maybe it's a survey that needs to have some customer data appended to it. Maybe it's some social media listening as a phase one, followed up by some sort of customer analytics as a phase two. There's so many different potential combinations. But there's another career path, and that's the career path of the specialist. So while somebody can choose to be the data agnostic advisor, somebody who's going to be fluent in a lot of different data sources and methods, and that's going to really kind of drive their career, there are tons of opportunities for specialists as well. And some of those specialists could be the traditional market research methods. There is absolutely opportunity for people who are specialists in survey research and focus group research and ethnography and IDIs, just as there are now also opportunities for experts who have other areas of expertise: online qual, social media listening, data analytics, UX research, and so on. So to me, it's not really a question of whether or not traditional market research methods are going away. It's just that we are now a part of a much bigger pie that includes many different types of data sources, and we have to accept that our clients are now much more aware that they have options. So for me, I think surveys are still a huge part of the business, and you only have to go to the recent Qualtrics conference, from what I understand, to see plenty of evidence of that. I think focus groups, either in today's form or another form, are also here for quite the long term, but there are many, many other sources too. So I think the challenge for us in this profession is to develop some fluency in data methods, data sources and methods that may be outside of our comfort zone, and again, make that conscious choice. Am I going to be a specialist? And if I'm going to be a specialist, am I going to stick to some of the traditional methods and data sources, or am I going to pick a new area? Or am I going to be the person who knows a lot about many different types of data so that I can be the advisor?
Thank you, Kathryn. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by RFL Client Consulting, which we created to assist client market research department heads and also executives from market research agency. It relies on our 25 years of personal experiences with both types of research executives. Imagine the benefits that we could give you by assisting in finding experts in varied new research options or alterations in your core vendor list if you have any concerns there. We can have a conversation about that and other customized solutions that are of interest and benefit to you. Check out our RFL Consulting at our homepage at rflonline.com. Here's my email address and here is my phone number, and I'm waiting for you to contact me. Have a great research day, and we will see you back here tomorrow.